Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a two-player survival tree base. I'm hoping you guys enjoy this one. On the screen now, you should be seeing all of the things that you need to know about the survival tree base. You'll see that we have two massive trees housing two very large tree houses. You'll notice that in the tree houses, you have multiple floors. Each one of those floors has enough space that you'll be able to store all of your crafting materials and supplies, and you'll also see that the two bases themselves are connected with a nether portal, and there are ulterior ways to actually get up to each individual base, with plenty of ground space that you can utilize for farming, animal keeping, or extra storage, or whatever it is you want to use it for. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please do remember to hit that like button. It'd really help me out. It honestly would, and I'd really appreciate it. If you enjoy this sort of content, please subscribe for more, and if you want to see anything else like this, you'll have to comment and let me know what you want to see specifically. But without any further ado, let me show you how to make this thing. It's not as hard as it might look. So, if you want to make it, here's what you'll need. Grab yourself some oak wood, some oak wood planks, some oak wood slabs, some oak wood fence, some wooden trapdoors, some glowstone, some glass blocks, some glass pane, some oak wood leaves. We also need some oak wood stairs, ladders, flower pots, some sort of flower, obsidian, some way to light the obsidian, flint and steel, or maybe something a little bit different if you're feeling a bit crazy. And we also need some oak wood doors. That should cover everything except the inside. If you want to furnish the inside with crafting tables, beds, furnaces, that sort of stuff, then grab those too. So once you have each one of these materials, we can focus on the tree bases. We're going to make the left-hand tree base first, the one on the left. To make it, we're going to place an oak wood on the floor like this. We're going to do an up left diagonal looking down at the ground from that oak wood, an up right diagonal, and a bottom right diagonal, like this. We want to add 6 additional oak wood on top of each one of these oak wood. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on top of every single other one of them too, like this. We then want to take the up front and center bottom 3 oak woods that we have here, and we want to knock them all out. We want to place left and right of this entrance 2 oak fence, so 1, 2, and 1, 2, like this. We want to place oak woods on top of the fence, with an oak wood slab in between, and that is going to be the entrance that leads you up into the tree bases. Once you've done that, we can come all the way up to the top of the tree base, and we want to grab ourselves either oak wood planks or oak wood slabs. Oak wood slabs look better, oak wood planks are easier to use. And what we want to do is we want to take the top, front, up, center oak wood. And by the way, you can make the rows of oak wood bigger or smaller than 6. It doesn't matter. It's up to you how you want the base to be. And we want to take this top, up, front, and center oak wood, and we want to extend it towards us by 4 with the oak wood plank. So that'll look like 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. We want to place an oak wood in front of that. And we want to extend this oak wood to the left by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to take that 5th block and extend it in by 1. Left 1. We then want to move towards the back of the build by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We then want to move inwards by 1. Back 1. And then to the right by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then move inwards by 1. Right 1. And then down towards the front of the base by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move left 1, towards you by 1. Move left until you connect back to where you first started. And you might want to change that particular oak wood there to one that is actually like facing sideways. We can mess about with the oak woods later. Speaking of the oak woods, we want to place on top of each one of the 4 corners of the platform that we've made, we want to place an additional oak wood. So you want to end up with a shape that should look like this. On the left hand side of the platform, we want to isolate the center block, which is this. It lines up with the center of the tree. We want to place an oak wood fence here, and then a fence left and right, and an oak wood left and right of that, like this. we want to have matching oak woods on the opposite side of the platform. However, these matching oak woods will not be filled in. We then want to add oak fence all the way around the platform, leaving alone the pair of oak woods that we have on the opposite side of the platform. So we don't want to have these filled in. That will be our connector to the opposite side of our tree base. What do we want to do next? Well, it will be easier if we fill in the entirety of this platform. You know what? I'm going to fill in the entire platform using oakwood slab. I did say that it would be easier with planks, but looking at it now, I think that it will be just fine if we just use our oakwood slabs and fill in the space that we have now. Once we have made our platform, we will be able to make the survival base itself, and once we've done one survival base, of course, we'll be moving gradually over to the next. So completely fill in the platform and we can start laying the groundwork for the mini tree house. So we want to have something which should look a lot like this. Perfect. Next thing we want to do is we want to take the very trunk of the tree where we have these 4 oak woods, and we want to take the up front and center oak wood here, and we want to do coming bottom left diagonally from it, we want to place an oak wood, and bottom right diagonally from an oak wood. We want to take the oak woods and extend them forwards by 1. We want to place oak wood planks left and right of the original oak woods. We want to take the oakwood planks and we want to place glass pane coming out from them and glass pane moving towards the back of the build. We then want to add an oak wood coming back from the glass pane with oak wood spreading outwards towards the left and right hand side of the platform. We want to place 2 glass moving towards the back of the build from the original oak woods. We then want to place an oak wood plank coming inwards from the second glass. We want to place a pair of oak wood coming inwards diagonally from the oak wood planks with a glass pane in between them. So we should have something which should look very, very, very similar to that. I'm sure that you guys will be able to make that happen, no problem. Now, once you've got that sorted out, what we want to do is we actually want to add on top of every single one of these materials 2 more of what we've just placed. So on top of the oak wood, you want to add oak wood. On top of the planks, you want to add planks. So on and so forth. I would suggest leaving the glass until last because, as you guys know, glass can be a very, very irritating thing to place, so it's just easier if you have things to place it on rather than itself, because it really is just it's not one of my favorite materials, unfortunately. So we're just going to place all of this. But one thing that we are going to do once we've done that is we are going to take the rows of wood on the right hand side and left hand side of the platform. We're going to knock out the center block, going to chuck a glowstone in there, and we're going to place wooden trapdoors all around it. This will provide a nice bit of light. On the left hand side, we want the same thing too. So glowstone in the center, wooden trapdoors around the glowstone, and we just want to have something which should look like that. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to take the original pair of oak woods that we placed here at the top of the platform, and we want to place 2 additional oak wood on top of each. 1, 2, 1, 2, connected together diagonally at the top. We want to, on the back of the platform, we want a similar deal. So if we place oak woods inside of the back pairing of oak woods, and we extend the pairing upwards by 1, 2, 1, 2, and then connect them together in the center, that will be just fine. You could even do it with this back pair. It wouldn't matter that much. You wouldn't have to add another one if you didn't want to. So maybe I'll even get rid of those, just so that we have a slight bit more room inside of the platform. We're going to place oakwood slabs in this sort of pattern in front of the oak wood. So we're creating a little bit of an overhang. That's the front, and we want the same on the back. We want to have this sort of pattern of oak woods, like this. we want to place, no, not like that, what am I doing? Like this, the exact same as the front, and we want it to extend. We can extend the oak woods to connect to each other at the front of the build like so, and we just want to connect all of that together. The next thing is we are going to install a floor for the inside of the tree base. This is going to be right at the top of the glass and wooden stuff, and it's going to be made out of oak wood slabs to provide the most amount of space from the inside. The oak wood slabs can even extend forwards out in front of the build, and this will help us build our balcony, because you can take this oak wood slab that is in between these two oak woods, you can extend it outwards by one, left, right, and place a layer of oak wood fence going all the way around like this to provide a nice little balcony area. Where we have the entrance to the treehouse, or exit as it might be seen, you want to place an oak wood left and right of that. And we want to grab some flower pots and some poppies, or whatever your flower of choice might be. And on top of the oak woods, you want to place a flower pot with poppies inside, like this. Now, we're going to use our leaves to make the top of the base. Now, this is not exactly a science. This is more just, you've really got to just mess about with this until you're happy for this part. So, the idea, of course, is that we want to use our leaves to cover up the inner workings and top of the tree base. So the leaves want to pretty much be, how did I do this on the opposite side? Make sure it's right. The leaves just want to travel around the top of like where the glass is, where the rows of oak wood are and stuff, and you want to create a shape that should look like this, right? It's actually easier to show you. So make a shape very similar to that, yeah? And all we have to do from here is we just have to build layers on it until we eventually reach like the top of the base. And like I said, this isn't really like a science. You just want to add rows and rows and rows of oak leaves until you personally think that it looks natural and good enough that you're happy with it. There's, like I said, if you might even want to change the shape of this, but if you kind of like follow along like that, then you'll have what, I mean, it's not really a natural look, but it looks alright. So something like this, and then we can connect it together in the center at the top like this, right? And then we can like extend these center blocks forwards like that, and then we can extend these blocks forwards like this, and that looks pretty good like that. You can see that conceals a lot of the top of the tree base. And then all there is to do for the tree base is if you add a strip of ladders all the way up the center of the trunk of the tree base, just add it all the way up the center, and then we're going to want to add another row of oak wood that breaks into the top of the base, so it breaks into the top like this. And if we just cover up the inside parts of this, so like anywhere that you have the glass and stuff on show, if you just cover that up, then that'd be great. Just cover up any parts of like showing glass and stuff, and then you have a nice little area up top here to mess about with and hang around it. And of course, you're going to want to add ladders to this, and then that leads you all the way up to the top. And all you have to do is literally chuck a door on this thing onto the inside like this, chuck an oak wood slab above the door, and then you have a really awesome tree base. I mean, this, it just singly, if you don't have any friends like me and you've got nobody to play Minecraft with, then that's just a nice treehouse. But we are going to be making another one, and we're going to connect them. So let's come to the right hand side of the treehouse, the platform area, and what we want to do is we want to knock out these 3 center oak woods in the center of the right hand side of the platform, and we want to place a series of oak wood slabs. We then want to place 3 diagonal rows of oak wood slabs moving downwards like this towards the like center space of the tree base, if this makes sense. So we want to have something which should look like that, right? That is perfect. We then want to extend each one of these oak wood slabs. We want to extend them to the right. I do believe that this is by 1, 2, 3, by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. We're now going to place the nether portal to make sure that it's in the right position. So we're going to take the 4 center blocks of the back of this platform, which are these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like right there, yeah? And we're going to knock out these slabs, and we're going to place obsidian in their place. We're going to take the left and right hand obsidians, and we're going to extend them up, what, by 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to connect them together at the top, and that is going to form the nether portal. Looking good. We then want to place, it's basically just a series of stairs coming downwards from the actual, from the platform itself. So I'll tell you what, we'll place some oak wood planks in the stairs place like this, and then that will make it simply easier to place the stairs coming downwards. So we just want a set of stairs coming down from the center of the platform like this, so like that, right, coming all the way down to the bottom, which looks good. And then we want to add another layer of stairs just to the right of this, and then we're just going to grab the oak wood, and we're just going to put like a little oak wood trim coming all the way up the side of the stairs, just to make it look better, really. That's the only reason, like this, coming all the way up to the top. We can add this in, or if you want to make these safer, although it's not that high off the ground, you could of course add some fence in and stuff like that. And if you want, you can even sort of like, you can even add a little bit of wood on top here, maybe, or maybe like here in this position, if you kind of want to add a little bit of something to it. You could even add glowstone to the top, and you could place like doors, not doors, wooden trapdoors. There are a variety of door to the inside of that if you so wanted to. But yeah, that's just a thought. Moving on. We want to extend the platform upwards to the right now, and we want to take the platform that we have here, and we want to place a row of, and I'm just going to use planks for this, and we're going to extend upwards using oakwood slabs, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, coming upwards diagonally, right, from the edge of the platform. So continuing on, we want to place that, and we want to extend those slabs so that they are the same as the opposite part of the platform like this. That is absolutely perfect. That is exactly what we're after, guys. And what you then want to do is you want to take the row of 3 slabs, and you want to place 4 oak wood coming down from the slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and coming up from the slabs, so like 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to have something which should look like this. We want to take the front row of slabs, and we're going to extend this, the front row of oak wood, and we're going to extend it inwards to the right by 1, towards us 1, right by 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to extend it in 1, right 1, then towards the back by 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then in 1, back 1, across by 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to move it simply in 1. So you can see that we're looking for pretty much the same thing as we have on the opposite side. If you're ever at all confused, you don't know what's going on, make sure it's the same as the opposite side. Place an oak wood on top of each one of the 4 inner corners of your oak wood platform. We also want to place oak woods left and right of the actual entranceway leading in from the center of the platform, with parallel oak woods on the opposite end of the platform like this. We want to place oak wood slabs all the way in the center of the platform. This will of course give us the center of the platform. I don't know how else to say it. It's going to be the middle part where we're going to build the house. We also have to figure out precisely where the center of the platform is, and that is where we are going to build the entrance to the tree base from. So we're going to have to, once we've filled this in, once we've added in all of the actual fences, we're going to have to figure out the center of the platform, use a little bit of math and brains, and we're going to figure out where it is. So that's it filled in. We're now going to add the oak wood fence all the way around, of course, leaving alone the particular part of the platform that we've created that connects to all of the other stuff. So we're going to leave that part alone specifically. We then want to take the very center block in the platform. So the way to figure this out is kind of simple, sorta. I mean, a lot of it is basically just looking. So if you take the center block on the left-hand side of the platform, it's the middle. It's like the middle slab in the row of 3. So we follow this along and we line this up about here. I'm going to knock out this block and we're going to make sure that it's in the center. So, I mean, there's no easy way to actually find out whether it's in the center of the platform or not. You've just got to look. Like, hopefully you should be able to tell just by looking. I mean, that's the goal. Once you've determined where the center of the platform is, you want to knock out all of the blocks around it in a plus pattern. And you want to place a row of oak wood that comes up from the ground around the plus shape like this until we form the exact same trunk as we have on the opposite side. We want to take the bottom 3 up front and center oak wood blocks that make up the trunk. We want to knock them out. We want to place an oak wood slab directly below that block above the third block. We want to place 2 oak fence left and right of that with oak wood slabs on top of the fence like so. And then we actually have the entrance to the treehouse. Once we do, of course, add in all of the ladders and stuff. So we want to take the plus shape that we have up at the top of the tree base, at the top of the platform, and we want to take the up front and center oak wood block, and we want to place diagonal oak woods from that block. Extend the oak woods towards the front of the platform by 1. And extend the original oak wood blocks left and right using oak wood planks. We want to grab our glass pane and we want to place glass pane left and right of those oak wood plank blocks, and we want to extend the glass towards the back of the platform by 1. Place oak wood connecting to the glass and extend the oak wood left and right towards the platform by 1. Place 2 glass pane coming towards the back of the platform from the original oak wood, and place oak wood planks coming inwards from the pane. Place a pair of oak wood coming back diagonally from the oak wood planks with a glass pane in between, like this. On top of every single one of these blocks, add 2 additional blocks of the same. So 2 oak wood on top of the oak wood, 2 planks on top of the planks, so on and so forth. You guys know that my only advice here is to wait until you've placed all of the other blocks until you mess with the glass pane, because it is such a pain, as I always say. So such a pain. And you might have even noticed that I have intentionally left the outer oak wood blocks alone, because of course on top of these we want to place a glowstone with an oak wood on top with wooden trapdoors around the glowstone to provide some semblance of a light. So that's on each side as well. That's actually an oak wood with oak wood. There we go, glowstone with oak wood on top, with now wooden trapdoors surrounding that area. So we want to have something which should look like this. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to take the original pair of oak woods that we placed up at the top of this platform, and we are going to place on top of each one of these oak woods 2 additional oak wood. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to connect them together at the top in the center, like this. Now, we're going to place oak wood slabs on top of those, connecting them together with oak wood slabs in front. So we're going to make sort of like an overhang shape like this. At the back of the platform, we want the same thing. So we'll take these back pit and we'll go up by 1, 2, 1, 2. We want to connect them together in the center using oak wood, and we want to place oak wood slabs on the outside, extending the oak wood out of the back. We want to connect the front to the back using oak wood slabs as well, like this, and once we've done that, we want to build up the rest of this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the top center part of the treehouse. We're going to fill it in using oak wood slabs, specifically slabs like this. And we're going to extend these slabs outwards in front of the treehouse by 1 block. So we want to extend out in front of the treehouse by 1 block, extend it left, right, and place oak fence around that, like this. What we can now do is we can use our oak leaves to create the top of the tree base. So starting from left and right of the oak wood platform, we want to just create I mean, you guys can see how this is being done. You just want to create like a circular shape using the leaves like this. And you just want to wrap it around the entire build. It doesn't have to look as like uniform as mine. You can make it look random as you like. But the entire goal is just, of course, to fill in the top part of the tree base. We don't need it to look 100% perfect. It doesn't have to look insane. I'm just adding blocks where I think they should go. I'm not like, there's no real method. Well, I mean, I guess there kind of is a method, but I am just adding blocks where I think they'll look good. So I want you guys to do the same until you are equally as satisfied with yours. And then we're going to extend these middle blocks up like this. And then we're going to connect them together, coming across. And then we're going to extend these blocks forward, creating this sort of circular shape like this. And that should leave us with a pretty decent, yeah, that's a pretty decent looking filled in tree base from the outside. We're going to take the actual entrance, place oak woods left and right of it, with flower pots on top of those particular blocks. We're going to add an oak wood door inside, with an oak wood slab above the door like this. Perfect. And we also need to add some ladders. We need to add ladders coming all the way up. What, there? No, there, right? Come on. Place. No, there. And then we can have them coming all the way up. And we want to be able to connect to the top. So we're going to use oak wood once again to come all the way up to the tippity top of the base. Going to destroy that block, place that there, destroy that. Ladders coming all the way up like that. Here we go. And when we get inside of the base, all we have to do is just fill in any blocks that look horrible. And that's that. So there we go. We have our tree bases done. That is both of them. If you want to furnish the insides of them, be my guest. Completely up to you whether you want to do the insides at all. I mean, it really depends how you're going to lay these out. If 2 of you are going to be there, I'm not going to show you guys how to lay them out. I'm sure that you'll fill them in with materials that you want to use, and you'll make it look nice. So I'm going to light the obsidian portal, the nether portal, and that will be it, guys. That is the base. That is the 2-man tree base complete. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I think that this is really, really cool. I do have a few more ideas for different multiplayer bases, along with some regular single-player bases too. Let me know whether you want to see any of that down there in the comment section. By the way, I have made the entrances to each one of the bases different, so just in case one of you guys are crazy and you can't remember which base is which, there's 2 different entrances if you want to do that. I mean, you might want to differ these in some way, shape, or form anyway. Maybe one side is made out of oak, maybe one side's made out of spruce, whatever. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more. If you click the little bell, that'll make sure that you get all my stuff sent directly to your sub box. Very, very important stuff, guys. If you get that sent directly to your sub box, I'd appreciate that. And on top of all of those things, if you wouldn't mind commenting down below, let me know what you want to see next. And if you want to check out any more of my content, check out the card system, description below. Best place to go if you want to see any more of my stuff. You might have seen some stuff as we go flying around the world as we've been building. Let me know whether you want to see any of that by checking out the card system in the description below. I keep forgetting what I've just said. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your survival building, and I'll see you guys in the next video.